I don't want to make any excuses. Normally I do the same thing, but I eat a bigger breakfast, and I fight a lot earlier. I had my morning shakeout. I ate at 10:30. I ate the food that the UFC PI gave me for breakfast. Very small portion of food. And that's all I had until the fight. I felt very depleted going into the fight. I am having some issues with my neck again. So remember, this guy pulled out the first fight in December. I'm starting to deal with a little bit of muscle weakness in my left arm and a little bit of atrophy in my left tricep. I've been dealing with this for about 10 years now at this point, and by slipping all over the octagon, I'm like, to get kneed in the head, I'm sure that didn't help my case with my herniations in my neck, but I would like to do it sooner than later, but at the same time, I want to make sure I go through all the steps that I need to go through, because I want to be active, and unfortunately, I didn't tell this guy to knee me in the goddamn head, so. His excuse was so stupid. You want to say he ragdolled me because he tripped me a couple times on a slippery octagon? Super slippery. I couldn't get none of my takedowns. You can see all the other fighters that are slipping and sliding all over the cage, like the COVID stuff spraying on the canvas, affecting the fights. You got guys who pressure, put all their weight in, and it's like you're just sliding, so you can never get your footing underneath you to actually get your takedowns. Dude, the rules are the same. If you commit a foul intentionally, you should be disqualified. Getting kneed in the head, not having a chance to finish out the fight to see what the story would have been. I remember talking to Joe Rogan, but I don't remember talking to Joe Rogan. I know I asked to talk to him, but I don't know what the hell I said. They said I got drunk. I didn't even drink. I had a sip of champagne. I usually can't stomach a lot of food, but I normally eat a big breakfast. Normally I order like a big thing, or we have a buffet. So it's unfortunate, man. It's fighting that much longer, like later in the night, fighting at 8:30, where I normally fight at like 5 or 6 sometimes, with a smaller portion of food. I felt depleted. Like my arms in the back room when I woke up, well, I didn't even nap, but when I got up around 3 out of bed, just lounging around, I was like, dude, I just don't feel good. I feel like I already fought. The excuse he gave made no sense. He's tough. I will say his shell defense was better than I expect. Feel good on my best days. Dude, this guy doesn't even touch me. He doesn't even touch me, man. That was a shell of myself. So I think I displayed a lot of heart in that fight and what my character is about. And we went the wrong way. The lady took us the wrong way, and that was Henry Cejudo. And yeah, it just somehow he managed to be right there. And you talk to your coach, how you feeling? You ready to go? Everyone says yes, but you might be dealing with something that no one wants to talk about because they feel like it might make them look weak or whatever. But any other sport, when you do something intentionally illegal, you get suspended, you get fined, you get ejected from the game. This guy's getting rewarded with a rematch. I feel like his ass should have been suspended or something. Pay me some money for an illegal foul that might take years off of my career. People could say I'm 1 for 17 in my takedown attempts, but like I said, those takedowns in that cage was a very different thing. I've never once in my life ever fell over on my own 2 feet because a guy pushed my head down. As undefeated, undisputed, #1, let them know.